right. Hello, everyone. How is it going? Vincent here as your Ribblr show host. Good to see everybody. For anyone who's here, it says there's a number of people here. So if you're here, definitely make yourself known in the chat so I'm not alone, afraid, and scared. Two of those things are the same thing. Hello, Hooked by Marilyn. Good to see you. Yay, I'm early this time. Yay, good to see you. Glad that you could make it today. How are you and how is everybody doing today? Let me just pull up my stuff so we can note what we're going over today. And we'll be crafting with a guest. If you were here last week or the other week, we had Sylvie from High Level Bandanas join us. She'll be back today as well as we work on some fun pumpkins, getting into that fall mood. Doesn't quite feel like, I mean, over here in Oregon, it's starting to feel a little bit more like fall. We've gone down to 70s Fahrenheit for our temperature, so that feels pretty good. Yeah. Hello, Arts and Naps. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here today. How's it going? And yeah, we're getting crafty. I'm good, and everyone else? Yeah, good. You can see behind me I have my sewing machine. Now it has 2 stickers on it, so you know I'm really in it now. So yeah, how's everyone else doing? How are the crafts for you, Arts and Naps in Maryland? Okay, so today we have some awesome stuff. We'll begin our crafting part of the stream in roughly 10 to 15. So make sure to, if you're able, you can get your yarn and your hooks, and we can be working together today. Over on the YouTube, we have a comment saying, hey, I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much for your kind words. Definitely come on by to the Ribblr website for that chat. Much easier to see for sure. Good, I'm knitting, lol, says Arts and Naps. Cool. What are you knitting today? I need to get better and better at knitting. I'm good also, got my yarn ready. Yay, I'm so glad to hear that, Marilyn. Yeah, we have a fun event going on right now with Mary Maxim, which is super exciting. You might have seen some other content creators online posting their pumpkins that they made, such as Eclectic Dress or Sage and Spirit Art or High Level Bandana. So exciting to see all those come to life. And then let me get we will also be going live on Instagram today, so gonna be managing a few different ones. The cowl from oh nice, cool, really awesome to hear that, Arts and Apps. I really appreciate you joining in on the fun with that. Hi friends, also be here sending you links to discuss. Yes, High Level Bandanas will be helping today, so if you need any links or resources, you can definitely let us know in the chat, or yeah, let us know in the chat and we'll get those sent on over to you. We do have a fun agenda today. Today we are going to be going over, we actually had kind of some changes come to the platform last week, which is really exciting. So we'll be showing off some of those things today, talking about that Mary Maxim event that's happening, which is really cool. I'm sure a lot of y'all have used their yarn. I know that they're kind of like an umbrella company, so if you used a lot of those other commercial yarns, you've definitely explored some of the Mary Maxim stuff. And then today will really just be a fun day to just craft, I'm going to be making some pumpkins, but we do have 2 other patterns on the Mary Maxim shop that are free, so 3 in total that you're able to create yourself. And when you're doing that, you can create your journals and win some prizes, but we'll be going over that shortly. So yeah, I'm really excited to have everybody here. Let's see. So I may as well go over kind of what went down last week. We're actually going to go over the new updates that we had. So some of the new features that we've had. You might have seen the community post go live, the new Ribblr era. The probably the most strikingly thing that you'll see is that we do have a new logo. So the cursive L has had its time. It's no longer a part of the brand. Uh, it is what it is. So here's like the video. So there's the difference. I myself am a fan of the new logo. I think it looks really clean. It's bold. So yeah, I know some people are definitely mourning the cursive L, and it definitely had a great run. Does anyone have any parting thoughts, feelings, or words they would like to share as we no longer have the cursive L? I love the site. My primary place to buy yarn. Love that they're on Ribblr. Oh, nice, Arts and Naps. Cool. We'll have to relay that to them that they have big fans. And we'll be going over Mary Maxim soon. But so the logo is different, so you'll probably notice that. And then there was also a voting part of the big update. So you might notice on your home screen on your phone that the app now looks different, which is really exciting. A new fresh coat of paint. There were 3 different options here, and the ones that made it, the one that overwhelmingly made it was actually the one with Ribbit here. So if you haven't updated your app, you can actually do that now. Actually, maybe after the show, you can update it, and it looks quite cute on your phones and mobile devices, iPads, tablets, refrigerators have apps, so you know those things as well. So check those fridges, make sure those are updated. And yeah, you can see in the chat that there's a link to go find this community post yourself. So if you want to explore a bit more and read more in depth. And then we did get an update on the Ribblr side of the search functionality. So right here, finding materials and patterns you'll love just got a whole lot easier. It's much more revamped and honestly a lot sleeker looking. I actually am a really big fan of this new search bar. And I love that it has, it has your trending now show up and you have your search history, which I absolutely love. I'm someone who's always going back and forth on things. And being able to choose your category with ease here looks really nice. And then you can sort as well. So a lot more here. We love how advanced this is getting, update by update. The tech team is doing a great job. So being able to find exactly what you're looking for rather than having to, just scroll, which scrolling is fun, but I know sometimes you are inspired to find some things. So this is really great. And then, yeah, you can also filter as well. Marilyn says, I don't think I've ever used Mary Maxim yarn. Fair. You are able to find it on Ribblr now, so that's really cool. Arts and Nap says, I like how sleek it looks and the new icon, love Ribbit. Yes, I agree. It's a lot of fun to click into. For me, it's a lot more hospitable and it's like more, like I kind of know what I'm getting into, which is really cool. Hello Panda Beta 10, good to see you. I love the search update. This is my favorite thing from the update. It's easier. Yeah, the search bar really I think is kind of a game changer here. And like low key, I really like the color, like that kind of darker shade of purple that they went with. Big fan of that. So that's something that y'all can use. Make sure you are updating on the app. Arts and Nap says, I also love the new search and filter. It's easier to see and click. Agreed. So one of the big things now is we have a new animation, so you can feed Ribbit and win. So our Ribbit loves to be fed, and doing this you also get a streak. So if you come in every day, you're able to get your streak and then get a spin of the wheel at the very end. Really excited to see how this will continue to progress and get bigger. So here is an example. So when I go to my home page, so you'll notice this on browser and mobile, but as you can see down here, there's in the bottom left corner, you'll have little Ribbit here, or Ribbot. So if you click, there he is, all happy. And then if you click him, this little animation goes off and he eats. and then you get marked down for your streak, and you just come in every day and lets you know. I think, and it lets you know next feed here, which is really cool. And isn't he so cute? I love him. Aww. So this is really fun to see. I am always excited about updates. The tech team has more input and ideas than I. They do, which is really cool. I wish I had that kind of like tech savviness to myself, but alas, I do not. So yeah, the animation here is really sleek, really cute. Love the dance. So make sure you are checking that every day, and we'll see more and more on what happens with Ribbit as the future unfolds. So those are the big changes that came with the new update last week. There's this quick showcase. You can see in the comments in the chat how to find this community page. So make sure to check that out for yourself. I love him so much. He makes me happy. Yeah, I agree, Panda. I agree. Okay, so since we're here, we do have another thing to go over, and that is going to be the Merry Maxim event that's happening right now. So that's our almost autumn craft, or our almost autumn event. So kind of kicking it in high gear, getting ready for the fall. I don't know about all of you, but I am kind of done with the heat over where I'm at, like heavily, extremely. I was never even into it to begin with, but don't get it wrong though. I do love the sunshine. It's just the heat. But we do have some good ways of bringing in the fall with our brand new partners at Merry Maxim. They now have their own shop, which is really cool. So let me pull that up. So Merry Maxim does, they sell a lot of yarn on their website and also on Ribblr now, but they also have patterns as well. And so they're taking it into high gear with the interactive patterns here. As you can see, a lot are on sale, but a lot of good stuff here, a lot of classics. So whatever you may be into, definitely worth checking out. You can find the community post in the chat, so you can check that out. Hooked by Marilyn says, I used to be more tech savvy, age, and mostly age got me. It do be that way. It be a cruel horseman of the apocalypse for sure. Yeah, humidity anywhere is really rough. So they do have quite a few patterns over here on Merry Maxim, but they are offering 3 of them for free right now. So you can make the plaid pumpkin trio, the free slouchy hat and cowl, which is a really nice set, and the crocheted collar, which is really nice, adds to any outfit there. So when doing this and making your projects, you can add them to your journal, and you can add like your work in progress and stuff. And here's some of the prizes that 3 lucky people will get selected at the end to win. So a $100 gift card for Merry Maxim, which is really cool. That's a lot of yarn to get sent to you. A free Merry Maxim kit, so you can pick a kit from any of their collection. You can get a yarn bundle basket, so even more yarn that's assorted. Yarn accessory basket, so things that will go along with your yarn, such as the tools like darning needles, hooks, etc., stitch markers. And then 6 months free of any monthly club. So Merry Maxim has some clubs on their site. If you win, you will get access to 6 months free of it, which is actually really huge. So definitely, even if you're not able to finish a project, you can definitely start it and create some journals for yourself and check that out. And everything is all their patterns are 50% off right now, which is really amazing. But these 3 are free that you can get started on, and I'll be working on pumpkins today with Sylvie, which is really going to be fun. So make sure to check out that. I know some of y'all said that you have your yarn to work with for today's live stream. So yeah, make sure to check that out, show your support, and we're really excited to do that together. Does anyone have any thoughts and questions about this event as I continue to stay hydrated? Okay, so we are going to, I am not the fastest crocheter myself, so we're going to jump right into the pattern. So here's a pattern we're working on today, the plaid pumpkin trio. I won't be showing the pattern like on screen, of course. So if you do want to download it, you can go get it now before it's not free any longer. So definitely worth checking out and also following their shop. And yeah. So we are going to get started on that. I will be also setting up my Instagram as well. Sorry, busy looking at Mary Maxim patterns, says Marilyn. We appreciate you doing that. But we're going to jump into the crafting session of it all. I'm going to put my keyboard away. And then I'm going to... I don't even know what that is. Getting out our crafting board. Okay, so for today with the pumpkin, so Sylvia, if you're here, you can definitely join if you wish. And then I'm actually going to take a photo of this pumpkin and put it on screen so y'all know what I am working on. And then who in chat is also going to be working on a project? I'm excited to see. Okay, put the pumpkins there for now, and then we will wait for our guest to come join, and then we will be going live on the Ribblr Instagram as well.
You've summoned me.
All right. Hello, hello. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can see you. And I'm still going to be looking at the chat. So here I am with my pumpkin.
Okay, Sylvia's gone the purple route, very on brand for Ribblr. I myself am going to be going with a monochrome pumpkin. So we're going black, white, and gray. Really keeps up the...
I am also going monochrome today, though, but I've done the plaid one already. The plaid one's just super cute for especially the small one. If you're new at doing color changes, I recommend trying it on the smaller one first. I think today I'm going to go for the medium one and just do the kind of darker tone that I used on this.
Cool. I actually haven't really looked at the pattern itself yet on what stitching will be used, so I'll be going into this completely fresh. And then Arts and App says hello, and the purple looks great. Same with Marilyn. And then I'm going to go live on Instagram. So you're more than welcome to join there as well if you wish. Which, honestly, are you cool with that?
What, going on Instagram?
As well, kind of what we did last time.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get more people involved in the show. The more the merrier, right?
Yes, absolutely. All right, so these are the colors I'm going with. Black, gray, and white. Very, very dreary, which you like to see. Okay, yay. Arts and App says
that's very
black,
on brand for you, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I'm wearing a gray shirt today, so that means I'm in a positive mood. Color. All right, a lot of people are joining via Instagram. I can invite you, and then you are connected to my AirPods, so you won't be coming out of.
Yeah, you're connected to my Beats.
Cool.
Oh, there you
I don't
go.
know why they make it so you can't do that. Oh no, it takes away so much of the screen.
Oh, that's so weird. You can hear it through my headphones. Okay. At least if you guys were watching the last Ribblr show, we had the live on Instagram going on for the first time as the live going on Ribblr. And you could kind of hear double. So we both have our audios from our phones connected to our headset to try and manage that.
Okay. All set. It definitely cuts your phone. Okay. Hello everyone on Instagram. Wait, good to see you. Laisha, good to see you. Hello, everybody. We are working on some fun Mary Maxim patterns. Olivia, uh, IB Tessum. Okay. Hello, everybody. All right. So we're just going to get started. For everyone who's joining us on Instagram, we are live streaming over on the Ribblr show on Instagram. Oh gosh, I can hear it now.
I can hear it now.
myself
I can hear
echoing.
myself echoing. Here, I'm gonna undo this. Oh no. Wait, you can hear yourself from which platform to where?
I can
I
can hear it.
can hear it from the computer.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah,
echoey.
it's very echoey.
Whatever you were doing
beforehand before the headphones came on. Wait, try this.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that still continues. All right, we'll go right back.
I can't hear you via the computer now. Okay. Well, let me just tell everyone what's going on, and then okay, they were hearing the echo too. The echo is gone. I'm not sure what you had going on first, but let me just introduce everybody. So everyone who's joining on Instagram, we are streaming on the Ribblr show, working on some pumpkin patterns today. Just a craft stream. You can find everything you need to know on the Ribblr site, and these patterns are for Mary Maxim. So really excited to be joined along Sylvie in creating these today. Okay. Hold on, I'll just put one AirPod in. Okay, say that again. I don't. Something happened when you like connected to your headphones. Okay. Panda Beta says, I'm watching you guys on YouTube, Ribblr, and Instagram. All right, Panda is going hard with it. I'm not sure why. You have to have all three, but I do appreciate the support in that way, Panda. Rue, we're making some pumpkins today. Let's see here. Try again. I cannot. Let me see what I can do for you. I'm not sure why that happened. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, while she does that, I'm going to get started on my pumpkin. So this does call for, let's see here, materials will be, a 4mm, which is great. I do have that on hand, of course.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I can hear you.
Yay, we fixed it. That's the best.
Yes.
Okay, let's grab a 4mm hook. I got up to that part.
Well, we really appreciate Panda. I think we're all good now, Marilyn. I think you should be able to hear her. So welcome everybody on Instagram. We're jumping right into the pumpkins. You can find what we're looking at if you come join the Ribblr show, or you can wait to see the finished product here. So I got my 4mm here.
And I got mine, which is the cutest hook ever.
I'm going to be working on a small pumpkin. So this starts from the bottom, or using orange chain 22. Okay.
Oh, I'll have to catch up to you. I can't find the end. I can't find the end at all, which is a common issue, right?
Yeah, always. Luckily I found mine right in the center. I don't know where the colors start, so I'm gonna start with gray because I feel like that's a good in between.
Yeah, you do start with the middle color for it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna chain my 22.
Okay, and then I'm gonna do the medium pumpkin. So I'm starting with 31. And I'm just keeping it the one color on this one. If my volume went out while I said that.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, you're counting at the same time, Vincent. You're throwing me right off.
Okay, I did it. So I have begun my project 22 chains. For everyone in chat, so since we're working on our autumn patterns already, like for me, my headset, I'm out the window when it comes to summer. I'm done. For everyone in the chat, have you started your autumn projects and even Halloween projects, or are you still in that summery mood? And then the back question comes to you, Sylvie. Well, you've been doing summery stuff. You just made a swimsuit, so you're still kind of in that mindset.
For summery stuff, well, so I have my honeymoon coming up in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So that's kind of why I'm still doing the summery stuff. Otherwise, I'm a big fall person. I am an October child. So usually I'm a little bit more excited to get started with all the spooky season stuff.
Spooky season stuff does so well. I mean, especially if you're looking at it like as a designer from like clicks and stuff, people eat Halloween stuff up, and I'm also an October baby, so
Yeah, aren't we both Scorpios?
I'm not a Scorpio. I'm a Libra.
Oh yeah, you're like the weird, like born in October, but you're not a Scorpio. Womp womp.
Absolutely no
Speaking of
regrets on
womp womp,
that. All right, so Sylvie's still working on the
I'm
mess
going
that
through
is
it.
that.
Yarn
Uh,
bar.
so you've already heard something very intimate from both of us, our zodiac signs. We'd love to hear from everybody in the chat what your zodiac signs are, and if you have anything to add to that. If you're proud, if you're ashamed, if you're neutral about it. I like the Libra. I like the tipping the scales. I feel like I don't do a great job at it, but how do you feel about being a Scorpio? Do you feel like it fits you?
Do I feel like? Well, I feel like it fits me. I don't know. It's I'm not like I don't really subscribe to all the like astrology stuff. Like I'm not really great at knowing what everything means. But like if you're just giving me the stark description of a Scorpio, I'd say I'd align.
I actually don't know what a Scorpio entails. I only really know kind of like Libra, Gemini. Is that the only two I really know? That like if I were to like go crystal charging on you.
Uh Perhaps. I don't know what's in your brain, but maybe that's very Scorpio of me. No, I'm kidding.
Maybe.
I don't actually know. If you guys know anything about astrology, anything about Scorpios, give me some fun facts in the chat because I don't actually know much. I should probably look into it more. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. People in the chat are saying, so Marilyn's making a small one now. Oh, actually, I should not be. I can't tell if that was my first double crochet or my second. Okay, I'll just pull these apart. Marilyn's making a
Oh
small
no,
one.
I was just single crocheting. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I promise you, I know how to crochet.
Arts and Apps is plan on crocheting my Halloween costume at least some parts. Oh, nice. Yeah, we got some mean comments in the Instagram. Okay, how do we kick people? Get out of here, Kalina. Oh, I can get rid of them. Nice.
Oh, interesting. My comments aren't loading more in the Instagram.
Simply made by Hey USA loves your strawberry crochet hook.
Oh, well, thank you. It is a small business. Her name is sewing underscore stuff underscore on Instagram. So definitely go support her. She does some crochet as well. And I've ordered like a whole set of hooks actually from her. Um, they're like really cool. Was this on computer or on Instagram? I can't see
This was
the
on
Instagram
Instagram, the
comments.
comment.
They're not loading for me. I'm sorry. Okay, well then here you're on Instagram. I got this like super cute pie and cherry one here. If you're looking on the computer, I have like a checkered one, and then yeah, a whole bunch of other cute fun ones. She'll do like a whole bunch of customs. So yeah, really worth investing in if you're someone that crochets a lot.
Oh, it says in that row one, switched changing to cottonwood in last stitch. Is that that's the yarn? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the yarn. So you should be changing to, I think it starts with the lighter color because you'll be doing 5 stitches with your main color, 5 stitches with your lighter color, then 5 stitches with your main color.
Oh. Okay. So I should go white or black next after the gray.
It would be white.
Okay.
Color
Uh,
theory.
Thank you, Baby Vixens, for the kind words on the tattoo. Unless you're talking about Sylvie's tattoos, but I'm not sure if they're visible at the moment.
Uh, although they're saying you're a lot less loud than me. If you can turn your volume up.
Oh.
Here, wait. I might re-request you on Instagram though, so that I can see the comments.
Sure. Let's see here. I think it's just due to me not being close enough to my mic. How does this sound, Ataz?
That's way better for me. There you go. I can see the comments on Instagram now.
All right, we'll see you later, Panda Beta. There's not a whole lot I can do when it comes to my what do they call it? My mic. Like it says I'm at 100.
Well, you sound a lot better now than you did before. That's for sure.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I've switched over. For those in the Ribblr chat, let us know how we sound. If I sound louder. Do you see the next 3 changes?
Whatever Sylvie did, maybe Vincent should do to raise his volume. Yeah, I just switched over to my Beats headphones, which is probably good quality. I don't know. But Vincent has a legit mic, so who knows? Mystery unsolved. 6. Ugh, we picked a pattern where we have to constantly count.
If you pay close attention to my hair, it'll slowly get lower and lower throughout the stream due to sweat.
Oh, I have the fan on. I'm hoping that my headphones kind of mute that out, but it is pretty hot.
Glad to hear that, Baby Vixens. And then It's is asking, what are you guys making? We're making pumpkins from the Mary Maxim Ribblr shop. So you can actually come join us and see everything that we're doing and find the pattern yourself by coming over to Ribblr. You can find us on the homepage. Scroll down a little bit and you'll find us in the Ribblr show, or go to our Instagram stories that are linked straight to the show.
There you go. Couldn't have said it any better. But yeah, it is this little pumpkin here. So this is the plaid version. I'm going to show both screens. But right now I'm doing a solid one and I'm doing the medium size. So varying it up a little bit.
And we're having a ton of fun.
We're having a ton of fun. Just an absolute blast.
Yeah, for everyone who was here last week, or the other week, not last week, the week before that, Sylvie was also here, helped me learn how to sew. So she's becoming a honorary co-host at this point.
I mean, I like it. I enjoy it if I don't have my sound issues, but I get a free pass. This is like my second time ever streaming, so I can get a little pass on that one.
We should, for those on Ribblr, just have like a kind of like a roulette. If anyone ever wants to join for a second, like if Arts and Naps wants to jump in, or Marilyn at some point in the future. Can't be today because we already have a show planned, but perhaps.
A roulette? How would you make that one work?
I'm not sure. I feel like, well, raise of hands, I would never make anyone stream.
Streaming is fun. You just have to be comfortable with your true and authentic self, which is Great.
Put that on a shirt. A Ribblr shirt.
Put that on a shirt. That's what we need to manifest in 2024 is being comfortable with your true and authentic self.
It's Joe Marie says, have you guys ever tried to make a Freddy Krueger? No. I probably never
Is Freddy
will.
Krueger the like scary one?
Jason's the one
Who's
with the
Freddy
knife.
Krueger?
Freddy Krueger is the one in the dreams who unalives people in their dreams.
Oh, in the dreams. What movie is that from, though?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No? Yes? Oh, I guess it says Nightmare in the title, so that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Indubitably.
I used to watch a lot of horror movies, but now, and I guess this is kind of on topic as we're doing like pumpkins and stuff, but like, I don't know. Now as I've grown older, I've somehow gotten softer and I'm just kind of scared. Nightmare on Elm Street, that's what it is.
I think my problem with horror is like American horror, because all it is just like either jump scare or like gore. And I'm not really into either of those things.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of like the psychological horror is kind of fun. Like, I don't know if you've ever watched As Above, So Below, which is it's like in the catacombs in Paris. It's pretty cool. I like that one, but I have already seen it, so I know what to expect, and that makes me feel better about watching a movie in general. I don't like suspense.
Are you just like throwing on all the horror movies during like the fall time, or does that even really matter to you?
I am spooked, so no, not really. Like, I'll throw on, what's a good fall time movie? I don't know. I like Nightmare Before Christmas. But is that fall? Is that Halloween or Christmas?
I've never sat through and watched the whole thing.
Fair enough.
I need to. I know it's like iconic and cultural. I've like seen like enough snippets. I've like, it's been on, like at daycare or like when I was working at other places. I've just never. I should sit down and watch it. I need to sit down and watch that. I need to watch Madagascar. I need to watch.
You haven't seen Madagascar?
I have
That's
not.
a pretty good movie.
That's what I hear.
It's a little sad.
The TikTok with all the Mort compilations are hilarious.
I know. Or like, what is Madagascar, the one with Moto Moto and like that dance that went viral on TikTok? I like that one.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. We are missing some comments. You said, it's Joe Marie says, currently making a scrap yarn blanket. Do we recommend making granny squares or work your way up? I personally hate making blankets.
Holy.
I'm sorry. I love people that can do it. I admire you so much because the patience that it takes. Like, if I am working on something that is just repetitive, I can't do it. I just lose my patience. I can't finish it.
Okay, if you are able to get past that part that Sylvie's talking about, it is really fun though once you like get like halfway and you can like use the blanket while you're working on it.
That's true. But that's why I like making clothes, because then, like, I don't know, I just find it satisfying. Maybe that's controversial as well.
I'm on row 2 of this, so it's literally just the same thing, but in the back loops, and then you just
keep on going in the back loops.
Oh, okay. This is easy.
Except you're doing color changes though. So now your second row, you have the black in there. Yeah, you do. Look at you. You're a pro. You're a professional crocheter.
If I was not a professional by now, I would be upset with myself. I put too much time into this craft not to be one yet.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Although I haven't been in it for like, how long have you been in this now? Like 10 years?
No, 8. Whoa.
8? There you go. That's a long time.
I guess I'm about to hit 9. Wait,
past
my 9-year?
Your 9-year crochet anniversary. What are you going to do for your 10 years?
Party.
You'll have a big crochet party.
I
That's when you should do like a big giveaway or something.
I need to break a record that like the hardest party a crocheter has ever partied.
I'm personally more the stay-at-home kind of gal, but
Well,
you
we'll
can do
say, but
that.
that's why the record wouldn't be hard to break.
That's fair. What happens at a crochet party? Does everybody just like sit down and grab their work in progress?
No, that's so. I don't. How about we ask chat if you what comes to your mind when you think of a Party X crochet party, or knitting too, or any craft,
Throw a
knitting
rave
as
in a
well.
yarn store. Eclectic
Throw a
guest. That's funny.
True. Honestly, if I went to a yarn shop and they were playing EDM, that would be the vibe. I would like
Yeah,
that.
it would be a vibe. Baby Vixen's Crochet asks, where are we from? I am from Canada. And
Because Canada
Vincent
is
is
a
from the
monolith. I'm
States.
from the States in Oregon.
Yep, I've never been to Oregon. So there you go. But why? What is fun to do in Oregon, Vincent? Tell us about your homeland.
We have amazing hikes. We have like every ecosystem pretty readily available to you if you're like in Portland. Amazing food. I've done my fair share of travel, and I will say Portland does hold up when it comes to food for sure. No
Sounds
sales
like something an
tax.
American would say.
I understand that, and we have amazing tap water too. No sales tax, so the price you see is the price you pay, which is really cool. Um,
That is
a lot
pretty
of
cool,
potholes
actually. I'm in
though.
Canada. We got a lot of taxes and potholes
Yeah,
because
a
of
lot of
winter.
potholes. I recently just hit a pothole pretty bad, and it like has like this one part of my car like hanging off on the front, and it like makes a terrible sound when I'm on the freeway, and it like knocked out my electrical thing, but I was able to fix it.
Hmm. Why does that sound like such a Vincent problem?
I don't even, what the heck? What about
That's
Canada?
funny.
How can you summarize Canada to our lovely viewers?
Oh my goodness. Well, you can't really summarize Canada because it's so vast. But I mean, like, obviously, I am going to say that our friendly people thing really holds up. And you can have like so many different places to visit. Also, a lot of hiking. I'm currently in Calgary, so I'm near Banff and Jasper and all that. So there's just like hiking for days. Also, good tap water, by the way. Oh, we're also getting more ideas for this crochet party. Hide and seek balls of yarn like eggs, or crochet the food.
Who said that?
That's funny. What, crochet the food? We got Hooked by Marilyn and Arts and Naps giving us good suggestions here. Hooked by Marilyn says, "Isn't this a crochet party?" Yes, it is.
True. This is like no doubt about that. But we are talking about once I hit my decade stretch of crochet, how to. I don't know if this is beating any records, unfortunately, when it comes to like the party of the parties.
We got a question saying, how many years have you been crocheting? So right on topic, Vincent, almost 10. And for me,
I'm at 9. I'm
I,
at 9.
yeah, 9 is good though. That's awesome. I'm shamelessly a pandemic crocheter. I moved to northern Canada where there was nobody, not a lot of population, not a lot to do, plus the lockdowns. So then I picked up crochet like many, many other people did, I would assume.
But you were sewing before that though, yeah.
I'm an only child, so like I grew up just crafting all the time. So I've dabbled. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just always kind of craft.
How come crochet would never like came across your line of vision if you were so crafty?
I have no idea. That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't super popular up until the pandemic really hit. So maybe I just never really like came across it or thought about it as much. I do really like sewing, but I wasn't really great at sewing. That took a while too. I'm still
But now you're
learning, actually.
kind of a monster at it though now.
No, no, you gotta learn. You have to have patience, you know. That's how that works. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm not
Olivia
really counting. I'm just like looking.
Olivia
Oh,
says,
you
I
just
just
crocheted
crocheted
a
a bandana
bandana.
for my dog. Cool.
Nice. I love crocheting bandanas. That's actually how I kind of started making patterns. Hence my username. It doesn't say it on stream, but my username is high level bandanas. Like I started with dog bandanas. So yeah, that's why that is my name.
That's some pretty cool lore.
That's the lore. Just obsessed with my
Um,
dog.
and just for as a reminder for everyone who's now new to the stream, we are working on some really amazing Mary Maxim patterns who are now officially on Ribblr with their interactive patterns. We're working on an event, so if you want to create 3 of the free patterns that they're offering, you can create your own journals and then win prizes if you're selected as a winner. And there'll be 3 lucky winners announced end of next week. So if you want to jump on in, you can find all the details on the community section, and you can see my pumpkin is okay. You can't really tell what it is, but you
Wait,
can see.
why do you have the black beside the white? That's not how that works. Here, wait. I'll show you on like the stream one, but the the first row is supposed to be main color, light color, main color. Then your second row is dark color, main color, dark color.
Well, it's a dang shame, but it's okay. You know, creativity comes in different forms. But
Wait,
you
what?
can
You're
see how
supposed
this
to
would become a
alter.
pumpkin.
Okay, so yours is just going to be like a tritone pumpkin then?
I think so.
Okay. Why not? Is it really crochet if you're not really going off script?
Yeah, Court Spurkett says that looks good. Thanks, Court.
There you go.
And then Rue13 says, hey, I'm 13 years old and I've been learning how to crochet and I made a tote bag. Do you have any advice for me? Yeah, just keep practicing. You don't even notice your progress until you look back after a few more. And I feel like crochet progress and like success is like pretty meteoric. Like you can like really see like each project you can see how much better you get each time just because like yeah, practice
That's
really does
true.
make perfect.
That's
I
true.
know it's a little corny to say that when you say practice makes perfect, but in this actually most things it is true. I mean, just keep putting the hours in, put in the reps, show off to your friends. You'll become the most popular kid at school, no doubt.
That's a good optimism, but yes, show your creative side, persevere. Sometimes it's frustrating, especially when you feel like you've restarted so many times. But I think one thing that's good to remember about crocheting or knitting or sewing or whatever is that it doesn't have to be perfect. You really just need to, I don't know, put some of yourself into it. Like little mistakes make it the way that it is and it makes it unique. So that's sort of my view on that, and something that like really helps, especially if you are a perfectionist, like just to let those little mistakes slide can be quite therapeutic as well.
Yeah, literally the if you show like a normal person your work, they are not going to know the faults that you have in it. You're literally the only one who knows if there's like a blemish or whatnot. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Eclectic just says that's just the side that will face the wall.
No, no way. This whole thing gets to what do you like? It's to sunbathe. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, the world gets to see it. I mean, there's a single tone pumpkin I see.
That's what I'm making.
I should have done maybe I should have done a gray one.
Well, you kind of are. You're just doing it like it's just going to be a 3-tone pumpkin. Who cares? Make it your own. Yeah,
And
Hooked by Marilyn says make it your own. Exactly. That's kind of exactly what I just said, actually. It's like you have to embrace those mistakes and just keep going.
what a way.
Okay. Yes, that's a good end to what I said. We have Heaven Star back in the chat on Instagram again. Hello,
Oh,
hello.
the
Thank you
goat.
so much for all
The
your help
goat.
last time with the sewing.
Yes, Heaven, you'll be proud to know that my machine did break, and I had to take it to the. I think I was just like not like kind to it. It did get fixed. I took it to the shop, and now I'm, yeah. I have 2 reels to show for it and 2
Yeah, there you
TikToks.
go. So if you
So
guys want a good laugh, definitely go check out last week's stream, or not last week, the last stream 2 weeks ago, where I was teaching Vincent how to sew, and it was very interesting for sure. Rue 13 says, I learned it from my aunt and my mother, and they helped me so much. And now, like a few days ago, learned how to make a flower and was really happy with it. Oh, that's super nice. Flowers
nice.
are actually kind of, I found them sort of frustrating to make. I actually crocheted my whole bouquet and the bridesmaids' bouquets for my wedding, which was an adventure in itself. Now I don't think I'll ever
And
make a flower again.
and a modest flex for sure.
Modest flex. No, it's not a flex. It's just something that I took on that I don't know if I would recommend doing, because it definitely added a little bit of a stress layer to everything, but I had time.
Segal says Susan Bates or Boys Crochet Hook. Which one you like? I
I
personally
have
am a
used
Susan
neither.
Bates. Susan Bates for me for sure is what I would recommend. Nothing. I know people like boy hooks, but if you do like something that takes a bit more like tension, definitely go with the Susan Bates if you're doing like amigurumi.
I've never tried either of them actually. I got this this is another good thing if you guys are just starting out. I got this as my kit off of Amazon. It comes with stitch markers and all the sizes of hooks that you're possibly going to need. And like it comes with needles and all that stuff. And it was only, I think, like $20. So that's a really good place to start, because then I didn't need to invest a whole bunch of money into buying a whole bunch of individual hooks.
Yep.
And they're comfy.
And if you're looking for more materials to be yours, you can actually work on one of the 3 projects that are available for free for Mary Maxim. If you do win for having one of your journals, you get an entire you get $100 gift card for yarn. You get a whole basket of yarn as well. You get another bundle of like tools and notions and accessories, and then you also get 6 months club membership into one of their clubs to get even more stuff. So definitely check that out. Check out the Mary Maxim community post on Ribblr.
Yeah, it's a pretty big giveaway. And here, actually, I can put the link to the community post in here again, just to refresh it. Um, it's a pretty big giveaway. It's fun. You can win a whole bunch of stuff, and all you need to do is just make a little pumpkin or a scarf or a hat and mitten set.
Yeah, the set does look nice. I've
Yeah,
really never rocked any sort of like matching set of anything before, like a hat and a scarf. I've never done that.
well, it might be a good place to start if you want to start knitting, because it seems like a fairly beginner pattern. So that's always really nice if you want to venture into knitting and give that a try. It's a good pattern to start with for sure, especially because it's free. All these patterns are free to try. So definitely recommend downloading those.
Yeah, yeah. Even if you don't, well, we highly encourage you to work on this during the autumn event so you do have a chance of winning. But if you can't get to it due to other commitments, you can still just download the patterns so you have them ready for
Yeah.
the rest of your days.
Heaven Star asked what we're making. So we are making these little Mary Maxim pumpkins for the giveaway that we just talked about. So this is the small one in the plaid design, which Vincent was also making.
Yes. Marilyn says boy hooks. I understand that. And then Artsnap says, for me, depends on the yarn and what I'm making. That's true.
That's true.
I feel like I would use a tapered hook if I were to do like a loose scarf, and I really like the inline hooks though when it comes to like amigurumi and tight fitting stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't know. I spent some of my hard-earned crochet money on these custom hooks. So I'm definitely team support small businesses, um, for sure. And I like that there was like love and care put into these ones. They're not like, if you're new, I probably wouldn't recommend them just because they're not like the most maybe comfortable in your hand, but I'm just so used to it that I don't really like, I prefer if something looks cute than if something is comfortable sometimes, because then it makes me want to crochet.
Okay, I mean, obviously that's the right answer, to shop small and whatnot, for sure. For sure. So take
Well,
that
there is
answer.
no right answer at all. Like, you want what's gonna, like, there's a lot of people. For instance, my last pattern test, which is for a full dress, a few people were talking about how they have like carpal tunnel or they have like wrist pain and stuff. So it's really important to find a hook that's good for you ergonomically as well. Um, so there is no right answer. I think it varies from person to person.
Yeah, I'm actually not really into like the big ergonomic heavy hooks. I actually really like the like really thin, light pencil kind of hooks myself. Those are definitely my favorite.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Marilyn says, I won yarn from Katya. Oh, nice. Nice. With my granny square bag. Got wool for my socks. Cool. Love to hear it. Glad that you were able to win something from the Katya event. And then Jess says, I like a tapered end more than an inline, so I'm a boy girly. Probably helps that my grandma is too. Oh, cool.
Uh,
Um, that's really awesome. And we absolutely loved your reel today, Jess. Thank you so much for uh,
yeah,
like the enthusiasm behind it. It was like you made so many, and they looked amazing stacked.
they really do. I sent Vincent a message about it as soon as I saw it. I was like, "Did you see it?" Or like, it's got a great
Yeah,
cover. It looks awesome. So thank you so much for that from the social media team.
yeah. So for anyone who hasn't seen Eclectic Jess, they are on our profile right now as our most recent post. So definitely check them out. An amazing artist. I gotta say, the food she makes is like some of the best designs out there when it comes to food stuff. So, and the waffle purse bag thing, genius. I
Hmm.
myself love the waffle stitch, so it's probably in my future.
It is a very satisfying stitch for sure. Oh, for anybody in the chat, I will be looking to make some stitch tutorials for our socials in the next coming weeks. So if you guys have any ideas for me, throw them in there. If there's anything you guys want to see, and then hopefully I can make that for you guys on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, some helpful stuff. Have you ever, I mean, your experience, have you ever like, and this is for the chat too, uh, like just like completely like brain farted on like a stitch, like you just like completely forgot how to do like a double crochet or something, and you had to like go look it up again?
No.
Oh, well, okay, she's too smart. What about everybody else? There's no way, there's no one else in the chat who hasn't fallen victim to a brain fart.
I mean, like, I'll do things like at the start of this, I just started single crocheting the entire row for no reason. Like, that's not even the pattern. So like, I'll definitely brain fart in that sense. But I feel like the stitches have just become so second nature at this point.
The stitch, the one that gets me sometimes, believe it or not, is the slip stitch. It doesn't anymore, but for some
Oh,
reason, it wasn't even like that long ago where I was like, I actually don't remember. Oh, and same with the decrease as well. I think there's no universal way to decrease. I always do invisible decreases myself, but I know people
slip
some
stitch is annoying for sure.
not a fan of slip
Like
stitch.
slip stitching down a chain. If you guys ever make wearables and you make like a strap for something and you have to slip stitch down a chain, that is probably my least favorite thing to do in crochet. Like, that and color changes are super annoying.
Yeah, I agree heavily. Eclectic Jess says, I'm releasing a kiwi slice bag next. Aw, that sounds cute. It should be live in the next few days. Fun. Let us know. Hopefully, we'll see that probably appear on the wish list on the front page of Ribblr if it's coming to Ribblr. Heaven Star says, I crochet without looking. And then boring. Oh, boring. Probably to the slip stitch thing. Probably not to us. I hope not, or my poor heart wouldn't be able to take it.
Oh, Hook by Marilyn says yes, but not double crochet. I'm working a herringbone half double crochet now in my socks. Ooh, herringbone stitch I actually have not done before, and I think that would be super cool to try.
Yeah, I actually don't even know what that is.
And then on the chain, do I work the back loop? Yes, all the time. That's the fastest, most efficient, and honestly nicest way to do it. I just make sure that my chains have enough stretch to them, or do the chains with a bigger hook so that it doesn't do that like curl thing. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
always, always. It always curls like a snake. I feel so bad.
Not if you
I
size
teach
up.
I teach crochet classes, and like, you know, these beginners are it's like curling like mad, and they're sometimes they can be like upset about it. But it's like no, it's totally fine. Like even with experience, that's still like hard to navigate.
Yeah, definitely size up on your hook when you're doing your chains, and then it will, for the most part, mitigate that. Personally, I find.
I usually just try to like give it just a bit more slack when doing it and just kind of eyeball it.
Yeah, that too. If you're good with your tension, you can definitely do much looser tension um, on your on your chains. This yarn that I'm using is just scrap yarn and it splits. So if you guys are seeing me on the struggle bus there, that is why. There you go. Oh, Arts and Nap says, I hate slip stitches. When I have to work into them again, I always make it so tight, it's hard to put the hook in. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. Vincent, you look very concentrated.
Yeah. Actually, it's
What did you do?
oh, I just want to make sure I have all my tails in the back, and I accidentally had one in the front, and I didn't want to get too far ahead of that.
Well, nothing a needle can't fix in that circumstance. Or even a crochet hook, you just kind of hook it through your fabric and then leave it in the back. Call it a day. Never look at it again.
I'm like so Luke Cold. Is that the word on like single crocheting like the back loops? Just give me both loops, you know, like the front loop or back
But
loop. Just
then you don't have the texture.
I know the
This is
texture
the
is
texture
nice.
that's happening right now on these. I find it'll look cute. It's kind of interesting to see like how different it looks once you have it stuffed and squished. So, yeah, it's a fun little pattern. I think it's cute.
It is cute. Kayla says his looks so complicated, but I know the finished product will turn out great. It's not too complicated, really. It's I don't know why I'm making it look complicated. What am I doing wrong?
And that's on 9 years of crocheting.
No. Hey, I've been
Oh,
paid for
thank
my
you,
crochet before.
Turtle6159. That's a very nice compliment.
Aw.
Unless you were talking about Vincent.
Nah, she was talking about you.
I actually, I for the first time in like I want to say like 6 months, I put on eyeliner and mascara today because I bought hypoallergenic stuff for my wedding and I wanted to test it out and make sure that it didn't make me allergic before the wedding actually happened. Oh.
Like
Which is
what
yeah, there
is
you
it?
go.
Is it the
What?
bird poop and makeup that makes you allergic?
What? No, I don't know.
Is
I
it
think it's just the chemicals. Like I can't do any harsh scents or anything either. So like for my full-time job, if I'm stuck with someone who's constantly wearing cologne or perfume, then I'll just get a really bad headache, which is not great.
I feel like you shouldn't be like wearing scents if you're like up close and personal, like in like a teaching environment or like stuck in a cockpit or something.
This is my PSA to all of you out there. If you are taking a plane anytime soon, just be courteous. Don't wear strong smelling or just don't wear perfume or cologne because the person next to you might be very allergic and you might dampen their day.
Yeah, that's a pretty serious thing. Like we would have kids
It is.
when I was a driver's ed instructor, they would like the kids would come in with like just doused in it. I'm like, I can't breathe. But unless they're wearing a bunch of Axe body spray, then you can do it because that stuff smells unironically really good.
Oh,
Like a boys' locker room.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe for you. Now we know what
especially if
Vincent
you're
smells like.
especially if you're like in your like 20s and 30s, just smelling like Axe body spray. Which I did you. I mean, you're not too much younger than I. Do you remember the best scent in the world was Jake from Hollister?
No, actually, that will give me such a bad headache. Like, I cannot walk into a Hollister or an Abercrombie without wanting to like just run right back out.
Oh, I
Also,
don't think
I'm
there's. Yeah.
I'm Canadian, Vincent. Like, I didn't have a Hollister or an Abercrombie near me at all.
Oh, really?
Like, there is one in Toronto, but like, and now there's one in Calgary, but I grew up in Ottawa and there was none. So, yeah, that's
Man,
that story.
I
How to
think that
grow my
was
crochet profile, Emily's World 145 asks. That's a
video
good
content.
question, actually. Yeah, definitely video content, but honestly, just like I'll always say perseverance and like high quality content. If you want to use like brighter, like natural light can be your best friend if you don't have any extra lighting. Or just like be yourself is my number one thing that I'll always tell everybody. I don't know. How did you grow
You know,
to be so large? That's not what I meant.
what I find kind of unfair with social media is how much of an advantage you have if you have an iPhone compared to like any other phone. I think that's like so unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never had any other phone other than an iPhone in the last like couple or since I started doing social media, I should say. Oh, Crafty Piglet asks, first time here, what goes on during these lives? I don't know if you're coming from Ribblr's Instagram or from my Instagram. If you're coming from mine, I am just Team Ribblr today because I do the Ribblr social media. So if you're from Ribblr, then you've definitely seen my face before. And we are crocheting these pumpkins for the Mary Maxim Almost Autumn giveaway. So that is the short form. Vincent, I don't know if you want to add anything onto that.
I don't have anything to add, but there is a lot of details on how you can win some amazing prizes and get these free patterns that we're working on. If you come on over to the Ribblr show and find the community links, you can actually find those in the stories. So if you head to our social media stories, you can come find everything you need to know. And would love to see everyone
Perfect.
participate. A lot of amazing prizes, really.
Yeah, is anyone crocheting along with us right now? And if you are, definitely let us know in the comments what you're working on. Would love
Our
to
Ribblr
know.
chat, our Ribblr chat's gone quiet, so I assume that they're probably head deep into their projects.
Yeah, let's hope so. Crafty Piglet says you're okay. Yeah, if you come from my Instagram, I don't really go live. This is my second time going live, and it's with Ribblr again. So yeah, maybe you'll see me in more of these if Vincent likes my company,
I
or if you
do,
guys like
I
my
do.
company. I guess Vincent
Yeah.
doesn't matter as much.
Oh no, we lost her. We lost you on the collab cam for some reason.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay, you're
That's
back.
weird.
Arts and Naps is saying I'm knitting the cowl. Cool. I'm excited to see the knitted cowl.
Yeah, that's
Jess says
awesome.
I'm working on the crocheted collar, but you guys have been wanting to make more pumpkins. Okay, Jess needs to win this. Like, Jess needs to win this giveaway because like putting all their effort. Go Jess.
Well, your pumpkins are so nice. Like I have to still post my reel because I also am doing this collaboration with Mary Maxim. So I'm gonna be making sure I finish this first. But I woke up to your reel this morning and I was like, wow, they're so nice. Again, if you guys just tuned in, go check out Eclectic Jess's pumpkins, the reel that he posted this morning.
And then Marilyn says, I am a small one and an orange, unoriginal. Psh, no, there's nothing wrong with the classics. Absolutely nothing wrong with the
Exactly.
classics.
The
Uh,
classics are the classic for a reason. Although I guess
you know,
pumpkins are orange, and that is the way that it is.
Eclectic Jess, I was saying your name in my head for like the first like month or so. I thought your name was like Electric Jess for so long. So like I would try to like type in your name and I just like, wait, where is she? Electric. But I do like
That is,
eclectic. I don't hear that word often.
yeah. Hooked by Marilyn says right after saying that too. Was that right after I said if the chat like still wants me here, and then it booted me right out? Is that irony? Is that did it just
The
happen again?
irony. No, you're
Okay, no.
still here.
Yes. Okay, I can't see myself on the. Oh no, I'm back. Oh, it's because it's lagged. Okay, so for those of you that are watching on the computer,
Oh,
because there's a lag, and I'm watching on Ribblr as well to keep up with the chat. So I just saw myself disappear. Heaven Star is making a bear. Oop,
Cool.
jinx.
What do they say in Canada? Because over here it's you owe me a Coke.
I don't know. Is it the Coke thing? Jinx, no punchbacks? And then you like punch the person?
No, that's
any other Canadians in here?
That's a slug bug thing. That's a slug. Is it not?
I don't know. Is there anybody else from Canada here that can help me out? Or is it all Americans?
Yeah, how many Canadians do we
Ooh.
have? That's what I want to know. How did Canada do in the Olympics?
Well, I don't think we send as many athletes as the US does in the first place. To be honest, though, with the Olympics, I really only kept up with my sports, which are gymnastics and rock climbing, which there wasn't that many Canadians in gymnastics and there were none in rock climbing, which is a shame because we've got the Canadian Rockies here. I feel like a lot of Canadians climb outside, though.
Oh, damn. That's too bad. I mean, you could have been there. If they got no one else to represent.
Me? No, I'm not that great at climbing. Eclectic just says, I haven't lived in Canada since I was 15, but it was always just Jinx. Yeah, I think me too. So I'm glad I have a fellow Canadian here. Where do you live now?
And then Paula
is sparkly. Oh, Paula! She goes to the knit nights at the local yarn store. So thank you for being here. Says Punch Buggy, no return for a Volkswagen. Yeah, okay. I don't know where I was going with the punch thing. My first language is French, guys. I don't know. I didn't do these things.
I can count to 10 in French.
Oh yeah, go for it. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Are you not gonna do it?
We got un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six. I don't remember the rest. I can get to 6. how do I do 7, 8, 9, 10?
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, nice. The language of love.
Good job. Eclectic Jess. I'm in Virginia now, but from Prince Edward County in Ontario. Oh, it's so nice there. It's a very nice place to go like camping, and it's on the Great Lakes, on Lake Ontario, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. So it looks like you're on the ocean for some parts of it. It's really beautiful. Then we got Teddy Knee Art that wants a hi. Hello.
Sup, Teddy? Okay, something's coming together.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like a raccoon. Like it gives raccoon vibes.
A rakin.
Oh, yes.
Do you watch Trailer Park Boys? That's a Canadian classic.
It is definitely a Canadian classic. We got Paula in the chat saying I grew up in Newfoundland. Isn't that where Trailer Park Boys is? No, maybe not Newfoundland. Yes. No. I don't know.
I don't know. No idea.
No idea. Oh, Eclectic just says that's it. Okay, so it is on Lake Ontario. Yeah, it's beautiful out there. I honestly haven't been as often as I would like to, but I'm moving right back to Ottawa in 2 weeks, which is crazy. So I'll have more opportunities to do that very, very soon. Oh, hello from Sweden and hello from Colombia. Oh, I love that. We're like all over the world. Ribblr International.
Ribblr Ltd. Limited.
Doesn't that just stand for limited? Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty.
How's it coming along? What row are you on right now?
Oh, I don't even. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on 6. I'm not a fast crocheter.
Oh, we also have hello from Belgium and UK. That's awesome. Ribblr is actually based in the UK, so that's pretty cool.
I think one of my crochet goals is to stop holding my yarn like this with like the pinched
You
index
like what
finger.
I'm doing right now?
Are you? No, you're not pinching it. See how I like literally pinch it with my index.
Kind of, I guess. Why does it hurt your hand?
It does.
Mm,
I'm gonna do the
that's
wrap.
not great.
It looks better like this, anyways. Like the wrap looks pretty.
I don't like the wrap. I pinch. Yeah, I'm definitely pinching. I like, I don't know. I don't know what I do. This looks like a mask.
Oh, that's yeah. That doesn't look bad. That's cool.
It looks like we're throwing it right back to like 2020.
Throwing it back. Yeah,
No,
2020 vibes.
we're gonna forget about that. That didn't happen. Oof.
Oh, I remember it all right.
Oh. No, I remember it too. It was a unique experience. That is for sure.
I played a lot of Call of Duty. Like during
I
like the
haven't played
lock.
Call of Duty since I was like in high school.
It's still up and running. It's even better now because they have a battle royale to it.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I used to play the one that had like the Alcatraz in it, and you had to like get away from the zombies.
Oh yeah, the COD Zombies. I never was really in. I mean, I was for a moment, but the newer iterations are kind of whack in my opinion.
Ballin Bob 2 says, "What are you guys making?" So we are making these little Mary Maxim pumpkins that are for the Mary Maxim Almost Autumn giveaway. And definitely go check that out on the Ribblr community page if you haven't already, because you could win a lot of really fun, cool stuff.
Yeah, like really cool stuff. Honestly, I don't even know completely what the Mary Maxim like monthly club like entails, but you can get 6 months of it. Does
Hmm.
anyone else shop regularly for Mary Maxim yarn? And if not Mary Maxim, for some of their other subdivision brands that you can find in stores? Mary Maxim's a pretty cool brand. Been around for a long time. They're kind of one of the big pillars, and I feel like yeah, right. They're OG.
I believe they're Canadian as well.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, I really like their vintage patterns, like their vintage knitting patterns. They're super cool. They have like really cool designs on them. So definitely go check that out. I think we have a few of their vintage ones on Ribblr as well.
Have you ever
Was this
like
a single fish?
have you ever like done or hand dyed your own yarn before?
No, but I really wanted to, but I think that that would cost me a lot in materials and stuff that like I also wouldn't want to ruin it or waste it. And then on
Yeah.
that note, I like if I want custom hand dyed yarn, I'll just go to like a local yarn store, which I think is pretty important to go support as well. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but like if I want to treat myself, um, yeah, I'm actually going to a yarn festival this for tomorrow, Saturday. Tomorrow is
Oh,
Saturday. Yeah.
tomorrow is Saturday.
It's called Knit City, Canada. So that's exciting.
That is exciting. Do you have like accomplices that you'll be going with?
I'm just going with my friends, just some friends that want to accompany me. So I guess you can call those accomplices. Yeah. Yeah, I can't. I've been like banned from buying more things though because we are moving. So I need to pack up this
Ah,
entire yarn room. Like, I don't know if you guys can see all of my yarn on the stream here, but this all needs to go in boxes. I'll show you on Instagram. Uh, Luckily, we'll be able to use it as some packing material, I am hoping. Anna Anastasia, how do you say your name? I'm so sorry. Ask, what are we crocheting? And again, it's these little pumpkins from Mary Maxim for the giveaway.
yeah, they're sick. Make your own.
The
They're
pumpkins?
cool. Yeah, the pumpkins are cool. That they do look really nice though. I like the picture that they supply for it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're definitely well made, that's for sure. It's a really fun like little pattern to do. I also think it'd be a really fun gift if anybody like even for Thanksgiving. I feel like in the States, you guys, when is your Thanksgiving? Isn't it
November.
in October? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, ours is in October.
we don't really have anything September, and then we go Halloween. Well, I feel like ever since I was a kid up until this point, Halloween was like the day of, and then now it's really become like 2 months. It's like September to October 31st is all Halloween.
Yeah, but like just give me the Halloween stuff, market it to me. I will consume. I want to consume. I walked into the craft store the other day and it was like a whole like pink and orange retro Halloween theme section.
Oh,
And I was like, if we weren't moving, I would probably be buying all of this right now.
yeah. Even Costco's got theirs up. But yeah, so we pretty much get like 2 months. Also, like 2 months of like spooky slash fall, and then Thanksgiving or November is Thanksgiving, but I'm not really. I mean, Friendsgiving. We'll call it Friendsgiving. That's a better holiday name for it.
Friendsgiving is super fun to do. I remember when I first moved out of my house to go live up north, like there wasn't much family there for like all of us because we were so secluded. So it was nice to have a Friendsgiving and just like be able to be grateful for the people that were right there for those of us that weren't able to head back home for that. So yeah. Oh,
Nice.
Eclectic just says I try to do both October and November double turkey. I guess that's the benefit of having grown up in Canada and now living in the States.
Yeah, people will tell you straight to your face, like try to be trendy and be like, "Oh, turkey is like the worst meat. It's not good." And I swear they're just saying it to be like different. Turkey's not bad. If it's dry, of course, any meat's gonna be bad dry. But don't let the turkey
Why is it
haters,
bad?
unless you're like vegetarian. I don't know. People just don't like it. Which,
I don't know. It is what it
you know,
is.
R.I.P. to the turkeys. Thank you for what you do. But
RIP to the turkeys, yes. I guess. That's kind of grim, Vincent.
I'm thanking them.
Poor turkeys.
I got
I
chased by
can
a
see
turkey as
why.
a kid.
Me too. That's a
Oh,
weird shared
really?
experience that we have. Yeah.
That is weird. Anyone else in the chat chased by a turkey or another random animal besides
There
like a
you go.
normal
We
house
we
pet?
can have that as our like bonding traumatic experience.
I still remember the feelings. I remember everything around me at that very vividly.
Hooked by Marilyn says, I'm not a fan of the dark meat, but I'll eat it if you're cooking. Yeah, I feel like I won't really go seek out turkey, but if someone's going to give me turkey, then I'll eat it. Like, there's not much with it.
Sophie James Kelly says, "I'm realizing I don't own purple yarn, and now I have a strong desire to go shop for some." Wow, a true influencer. Good job, Sylvie.
Yes. Well, it's also the like amount, the color that I have the least of. Um, but yeah, it's not bad. It's the Ribblr color.
It is a Ribblr color. Eclectic Jess says she was
Geese are.
chased by a goose, which geese
Oh
are.
yeah,
They're cute though.
yeah, they're scary. Well, they're not cute, and that's because you don't live in Canada. And so, if you have a Canadian experience, geese are scary. My dog actually, last time we went to the cabin, was kind of like between a geese in the water and like her nest. So, like the geese wanted to charge at my dog, and that was one of the most frightening experiences because the geese are vicious.
We
So
we got geese
that's
right
that.
outside my we got geese right outside my door, and I mean I don't mess with them. I just let them be, let them cross the street. You know, I do my due diligence.
Eclectic Justice, that would freak me out so bad. Yeah, it really did freak me out. They're not the friendliest bird, and they're big too. Those birds are gigantic. We got hooked by Marilyn that says we had chickens once, first time around them. I like to lay in the grass, they ran to me. Huh. I can't say I've had much chicken experience.
It's because chickens are descendants of prehistoric birds. Sophie James says, "Much love from Montana. Happy creating you two. Thank you so much. What do we? There's my heart.
What? No. I have a heart. Oh, what? How did that
Oh.
happen on it? Whoa. Okay, we just unlocked. If you guys are watching from Ribblr, apparently if you do a heart on Instagram, it like senses it and it sends. Wow, Vincent, are we old?
I don't know. We don't talk about age here. Old and young is a mentality thing.
Absolutely, it is. I agree. Mm.
I think there was one other kind comment above. Oh, Joriel Flag says, I love your videos. And Starry Crochet says, hi. Hello.
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 Oh, and what we are making. We are making Mary Maxim pumpkins. I'm making, so I already made the plaid one. Now I'm making a medium size. So this is a small size. And Vincent is making the small size in a tri-color. Tritone.
Is this really that small? How many chains is the large one?
I don't know, but this medium one is 31. So it's 30 chains or 30 stitches across.
Mm.
How many is yours? 20 stitches across?
22.
If I remember correctly.
22.
Well, it sure do be what it be. What row are you on?
Probably like 8 or 9.
Oh, yeah. 8 or 9? I'm on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I'm on row 15.
Nice.
Of how many do I need to do here? 32.
I probably won't be finishing mine on stream, but I will definitely be making a journal just to show my WIP. So for anyone else who has joined or wants to join to the event and for a chance to win amazing prizes, honestly really generous prizes, you can take a picture of your work in progress and what you've done today and make sure to add it to like the pattern journal and you'll be automatically entered into the giveaway.
Yes, so you just can't skip out on a giveaway, especially when you can make something so cute or practical if you guys are deciding to make the scarf or the hat and mitten set.
Yeah, if you're one of those people who are just stuck having to make everyone Christmas presents, pretty much everyone around me does not even bother asking me for like handmade gifts because I just am like, bro, that's like my job.
Nope.
I would rather buy you something, but this year I might do that thing where you get like, the 2 pieces of fabric and then you just like cut like like all the sides and then you just like tie them and make the blankets. I like that project.
Oh, like the felt blanket?
Maybe it's like the most classic blanket ever.
Yeah, the ones that went viral on TikTok for like the date idea or whatever. Like you each go pick out a piece of felt and then you like have a side to your blanket.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, that stuff was going viral when infomercials were still a thing.
Well, you have your sewing machine now, so you can also step up your game and make some fun stuff for some people, perhaps.
Yeah. I could make. I feel like making a ditto would be easy.
You think if you learned to sew, you would stay in the stuffed animal range?
I don't know. Maybe. Well, I want to make a hoodie. Making a hoodie sounds fun.
Making a hoodie does sound fun. I have not made a hoodie yet.
Like that sounds like I would wear that with a lot of pride if I wore it out.
Absolutely. I feel like when I'm sewing, I used to only make a whole bunch of like dresses and stuff, but now I'm trying to venture into things that I can wear a little bit more day by day. So like right now, did I just throw them on the ground? Yes, I did. Right now I'm sewing a pair of like those little like boxer shorts that are going kind of trendy, but this is super unfinished because like all the ends aren't rolled in and I don't have an elastic band. So that's what is happening here today.
That looks nice. That's cool that you're working on that though.
Yeah, it is. Cute Tea Crafts asks, which pattern are you using for the pumpkin? So this is the Mary Maxim Plaid Pumpkin Trio pattern, and it is free. And as Vincent was explaining earlier, if you choose to make this on Ribblr. Just post a photo on your journal and you'll be automatically entered to win for the giveaway. So definitely go check that out. And it's a free pattern. So if you're not going to make it now, you might as well just go download it for later.
Yeah. It is a nice pattern. It's really nice of them to be offering it for this event. So, so if you're looking for just like a really good, easy autumn pattern, I mean, home decor is honestly a little underrated. I feel like when it comes to projects, I feel like home decor is pretty goated.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're gonna make amigurumi, doesn't that technically count as home decor?
People don't usually like categorize it, but it definitely can be.
Like, what do you do with it?
I mean, some of them are behind me. They just kind of sit in boxes. I mean, I have them like kind of laying around the house or the apartment.
Oh, Ballin Bob says I'm bad at spelling in English, so I'm going to write in Swedish. If there's anyone else that speaks Swedish in the Instagram chat and you would like to translate that for us, go for it, because I unfortunately will not be able to read what you wrote. But I'm hoping it is of best interest.
Did you see all the comments at the very beginning from that person I had to block?
No? What did it say?
Mean things. No, I'm kidding. They were attacking. I don't know. I can talk about it off stream. I don't want to repeat any of that stuff. But dang, people.
No negativity. We want positivity.
Yeah. Arts and Nap says, I think I'll take a break from the cow and work on a pumpkin and see if I can add my own spin to it. Yes, would love to absolutely see that, Arts and Naps. Also,
absolutely.
Your screen name just kind of sounds like the perfect lifestyle. Arts and Naps.
It really does. I can't nap though. Like, I'm so bad at taking a nap. Can you?
Oh yeah, it's so easy.
Oh my goodness, no, I absolutely cannot. I wish I could, honestly. Oh wow, I'm jealous. I'm probably just gonna keep on sewing. It's like reading.
Do you read a lot?
I don't read a lot. No. Well, I like it, but I find like where crochet, I need to also watch TV at the same time because I don't find it keeps me as like engaged enough. With sewing, then it really consumes like I don't even need to have a YouTube video or anything playing in the background. Like I can just sew for hours on end and I don't have to think about anything else. So that's what I mean. Like it just kind of feels like reading in that sense, because that's also what reading feels like to me. But with sewing, then you get a product at the end of it. So little bonus there, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Do you ever do you let your project sit and you come back to it, or are you kind of someone who just has to finish it within like the day of or like the session?
For crochet, definitely I let it sit. For sewing, it kind of will be in the back of my mind all day if I don't finish. So maybe that's something I need to work on though in life.
I mean, you get a lot done. So.
I do get a lot done. Yeah, I do. It's good. Productivity is always good. Bob says it means I love what you do and it looks good. Thank you so much for the compliment.
This is mine so far. For everyone, so for the Instagrammers, for the Ribblrs.
The Ribblrs.
Les Ribblrs.
Les Ribblrs.
We are actually coming. We technically have passed our like normal show time. This doesn't really matter too much. I'm gonna finish my row. I definitely won't be finishing this, but we are.
Yeah, me neither for sure.
So we can find a good spot. We'll give it like another 5 minutes of the show.
Yeah, well, for those of you that are making these pumpkins, it doesn't take too much time. I think that this one took me maybe a half hour to make, I want to say. half hour to like an hour max. So definitely venture in, definitely give it a go, make your journal, and you'll be automatically entered for that giveaway. So just a fun little reminder.
Yes, and if you are working on anything today or want to share it, definitely make sure to tag us in your stories so we can reshare and share with all of our audience as well. And yeah,
Exactly.
you'll probably be faster. I mean, I would be faster if I wasn't being so chatty with you today, but that is okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, you know, you
the
have to keep engaged. Interesting. I love how you say my name. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. I really cannot speak any Swedish. I can speak French. That's my first language.
France.
Yep,
Okay, this is
very
my
interesting.
last stitch. Okay, I found my stopping point. Okay, looks pretty good.
Yeah, I can call this a stopping point as well. So here's where I got to. Vincent, you got
Cool.
a couple rows in there. That's good.
You as well. So I think that will probably be our stopping point, which seems like a healthy one to decide. I feel like, unless you are roaring to go, I can always let you take the heed, the torch, the baton.
No, it could be a healthy stopping point here. And then if you guys want to see this pumpkin finished, stay tuned probably this weekend because I do need to post my collaboration reel as well with Ribblr and Mary Maxim for a reminder to all of you to enter this giveaway. So it will definitely be up on my socials.
Yes, let me make sure I Let's. I'm gonna go make sure I get the exact date right, so I can let you all know when this is done and finalized. Let's see here.
Picked by Marilyn
This
says, I'm excited to see Vincent's finished pumpkin. Me too. Me
Thanks,
too.
Marilyn. So yeah, so this does end on the 23rd. Today is the 16th, so that's probably gonna be next Friday. So next Friday, so you do have a full week to work on your patterns, and just for everyone to know that these are a part of an event that is going on right now on Ribblr with our new partners over at Mary Maxim. Big name, really cool, and kind of an OG in the yarn industry. So make sure to check that out. Their patterns are all 50% off at this moment. A very big catalog, very large, hand selected. But we do have 3 patterns that are for free that you can join this event with. And when you create journals to show your work in progress as well as your finished object, you are automatically entered into a giveaway and a lot of amazing prizes such as a $100 gift card, big bundles of yarn, notions, and being a part of one of their clubs for 6 months. So very generous, very great. You can see all those details on the Ribblr community section. And
And I can link that again. There you go.
yes, yes. So that will be it from us today. If you missed the beginning, you can actually go back to the VOD that will be on YouTube if you want to see the big UX updates that we went through as well that launched last week, all the details and all the conversation. Thank you everyone on Ribblr and Instagram for joining this fun stream today. We really do appreciate having everyone here. It's great to see some familiars as well as some new people coming on by, and we are excited to do this more. Some last comments. Teresa's crochet hook says, I need to get into Ribblr more and definitely do a pumpkin. Yes, lots to do on Ribblr, a lot of community events, something always happening as well, and a lot of updates, and honestly, always something new. So, hope to see y'all on our socials, and make sure to tag us in your stories if you had fun today. And we'll see you later. Do you have any parting words, Sylvie?
I think that I couldn't have said it better than you said it.
Thank you. Well, we have it was a mouthful for sure. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the goodbyes. Bye, Eclectic Arts and Naps. Marilyn, thanks for being here today, and everyone else who joined us. Heaven, once again, thanks for coming back again today. Um, and hopefully we'll see you. This is a bi-weekly stream, so we won't be streaming next week, but the week following. So we will see you then.